There's two buzzards over there, look. Two buzzards. Oh, there's four of them. Four of the bastards. Fucking hell. What are they doing? Oh god, what life make me sneeze. Oh dear me. Right, let's do this fucking vlog, shall we? Let's do this! Wait for them to go past. Hello everybody! I'm back. I'm alive, just. As you can see, the bike's changed a little bit. When I fell off, I fucked up these, so I had to get new ones of these. I fucked up my brake levers, or brake lever, so I had to get this one. These are unbreakable ones, although if I landed like I did last time, on top, it would still break. But yeah, new brake levers, new levers. Crash protectors, only cheapy ones for now, but they actually make really nice footrests when you're going along, which is good. I also snapped off my rear brake lever, 10 quid eBay, not 70 quid from fucking Triumph. For now we've sprayed these up. I'm going to do something with these. You might be able to guess. I might do it with this. I'm definitely going to do it with this and this plastic bit. And I think I might also do it to this. So now that's just quickly painted. That's quickly painted. I mean, you wouldn't really know unless you knew I fell off. Obviously, that makes no fucking sense. And obviously I fucked up the exhaust, which is that meant to be like that? What the bloody hell's going on there? I've never noticed that before. But okay. New one is on its way. New exhaust on its way. So I'll do a video of that soon. When it comes in, it's going to take like 3 weeks to get here. It's coming from America. But yeah, that is my bike. And obviously I fucked up all the top box and stuff. That all came hanging off, as you can see in the video. But that's all fixed. I also twisted the forks. So I had to ride it 80 miles with twisted forks, which was fun. But I limped it back to the hotel, we fixed it all up, and that was good. I did have to ride it with a bent brake lever, which is like bending down here. But she's fixed. She's fixed. My dad's bike, on the other hand, is not. Oh, by the way, we did some running repairs when I fell off. Cable ties. Carry cable ties. Cable ties saved my life. Or saved the bike. So yeah, carry cable ties. Because they managed to fix the bike. Just hold it together while I got home. Or while we got to the hotel. But anyway. My dad's bike. Big dent in the tank. Front brake lever snapped off. Handlebars were all twisted to fuck. You couldn't really ride it. Rear foot peg snapped off. Exhaust a bit scratched and bent, but we managed to bend that back. It was just twisted in the manifold in the headers. Top box scratched. Forks a bit twisted, but we managed to do that. Yeah, I'll get on to explaining now what actually went wrong with both of us. Right, am I recording? I am. So, what happened to me was, oh shit, basically it was really nice the day before, like this, and then the day we were riding, or the next day I crashed, it was pissing it down. And the roads were all greasy to begin with, you know how it is, when it's been sunny and then it rains. Plus, because it was raining and it was foggy, we just wanted to get to the hotel, so we missed out the coasty bit. We went on the A1, which is a main road, and we just, yeah, it was just the straightest road in the world, but very busy, so a lot of lorries use it, so there's probably diesel and shit on the road. It was greasy, I was going along. Next thing I know, the back tries to overtake the front, and I just go, whoop, get catapulted into the verge, where I think I'm bouncing along the verge and the stones and the grass, millimetres away from trees. If I went that way, I don't think I would have came out, because I was going about 60-70 mile an hour. If I hit a tree, I don't think I would have made it, but I didn't, so let's gloss over that. I went that way, but anyway, I'll get to that now. I was going along the verge, bouncing along, and I thought to myself, I've got this. I may look a twat, but I've actually got this. I'm going to save it. Next thing I know, I hit the floor. And I thought to myself, I don't got this. My dad didn't notice, he just went off. And then he finally noticed, stopped in a lay-by. He thought I'd just been in for a piss or something. 2 people stopped to help me in the end. It's amazing. Oh my god. It's amazing how many people don't stop. But it's that, I can't remember what you call it now. Oh, what's it called? It's that thing where the more people around, the less likely you are to get help. Because everyone thinks, oh, somebody else will do it. Oh, somebody else will help. But anyway, yeah, getting off topic there. They helped me pick up the bike, or they picked up the bike. They pushed it into a little farm gate, made sure I was alright and stuff. And then one of them went off and told my dad that I'd fell off. He came racing back. Running repairs, like I said, on the side of the road with cable ties. And then I limped it back to the hotel, about 80 miles with all twisted bars and stuff. But she made it. No back brake, as you can see in the pictures in the other video. But yeah, we made it. I didn't really do much damage to myself. Afterwards, after the adrenaline had worn off, oh my god, I felt so sick, I thought I was going to puke. And my shoulder hurt, and my knee hurt. But that's it, I landed on my shoulder. Somehow, I landed on top of my shoulder, but didn't hit my head at all. There's not one mark on my helmet. How, I don't know. But I landed on top of my shoulder, bounced a few times, hit my knee, and then I got up. Luckily, I didn't hit a lorry or a car, because it was a very busy road. And then a few days later, my dad fell off. And again, the roads were greasy. It was sunny, but they were a little bit greasy. And the camber in the road was a little bit weird as well. You know, so what do we just sat there? You know how camber's obviously like that on the road, but this road was like that. There was just camber. And the car behind us is, I reckon, what made my dad fall off, because he was very close to me, up my arse, and he was pushing us just that little bit too just a little bit too far, a little bit too hard. He was just pushing us, and I thought to myself, around this corner, I'm going to let him go, because he's going to make one of us fall off. Oh, my dad's just fall off. So yeah, basically what happened, or what we can think what happened, was he was going around the corner, weird camber to begin with, a little bit greasy, sounded like a racing driver making excuses, and he thought to himself, just going a little bit too fast around here, so he pressed the brake, but he happened to press it on like that, look, where there's just, no, not really like that at all. Basically, you know, there's stuff on top, the stones, but it wears away, doesn't it, and there's like patches of just the underlay. What do Mexicans put under their carpet? Underlay! And it was shiny. He just happened to brake on that shiny bit, which kicked the back out. And then, yeah, he got a tank slap, and that was that. And there was a big metal guardrail. He said he didn't want to hit that, so he just slammed the brakes on. He nearly low-sided it, which would have been fine, but the back wheel just caught the grass and just went bang, and that was that. And yeah, he broke 3 ribs, mild concussion, bruised knees, black eye and stuff like that. Ambulance took 45 minutes to get there, but we were literally at the top of Scotland. It's the furthest road north you can get. We fell off there. Police took half an hour to get there. And then we got the bikes recovered because my dad didn't want me riding on my own. To be honest, I didn't really want to ride on my own. So we got the bikes recovered. He was in hospital for about 2 or 3 hours. Let him out. And then we went to bed. We went to the hotel. Got to bed. Next day, we had to hire a van from Inverness, drive to Wick to pick the bikes up, which cost 300 quid to get recovered. The reason we got a van and was doing it because our recovery people wanted 5 grand to take the bikes back to Cornwall. So we said we can buy a van for that, so we'll do it ourselves. So we hired a van from Inverness to Wick because apparently van companies, oh hello, you can't hire a van one way like you can a car. What we were going to do was hire a van from Inverness, get the bikes in the back, drive to Cornwall, and then Bob's your uncle. You know, drop the van off in Cornwall. Didn't work like that. You're not allowed for some reason. So we had to get a van from Inverness, drive to the garage where the bikes were in Wick, get the bikes in the back of the van. I'll put a picture up now. Don't they look good? Yeah, they weren't fucking going anywhere, them bikes. The bloke at the garage, he was actually really nice. He helped us to it all and stuff. He said he doesn't like bikes because his son died on a bike. So yeah, he said actually, because the police always get him to recover stuff. He said a week before my dad fell off, someone actually fell off on that road again. Bikes always falling off on that road, and he went under the guardrail and got decapitated. Took his head clean off. So yeah, I think we got quite lucky on that one. But yeah, anyway, a van with the bikes in the back from Wick to Rugby, where my granddad lives. We dropped the bikes off in Rugby, which is Coventry. Drove back, we stayed there a night, drove back to Inverness, dropped the van off, and then we hired a car from Fiat 500 from Inverness, drove to Rugby, stayed the night, and then drove to Cornwall. At this point though, the bikes were still in Rugby, so they then had to get a courier service which wanted 260 quid. 5 grand from Scotland, but from Rugby 260 quid. So yeah, a few weeks later we got the bikes dropped down, and here they are. So that is what happened. It was a long couple of weeks. In the end we did 1,720 miles on the bikes. We did 700 in a car and 1,200 in a van. 3,500. What the fuck are you doing? Really, I should be saying that to me. What the fuck am I doing? Ow! Bastard. Anyway, I explained that the best I could. I did that. So it's complicated. It was a long 2 weeks, and yeah. How do you get to land and Red Roof? Red Roof's that way. Oh, roundabout, I suppose. Yeah. Main thing is we're here, we made it, and the bikes aren't wrote off. So until next time, I'll see you again. This is where I drifted my car. Accidentally drifted my car, but nonetheless I drifted it. Alright. Yeah, see you soon. Goodbye. Shit.